Hi guys, this is Raising Boys with Gladu, the nutritionist. Welcome today. We are doing something different, guys. Nowadays, I'm giving you unique things. So I'm with my friend here. Introduce yourself.
How are you, my friends? This is William Thiongo, and today we are with Gladys, and we are going to discuss one of the very serious topics that people are facing lately.
Yeah. So guys, as you've heard, we are discussing about long distance relationships, and today guys, I'm in the hot seat today. So guys, keep in touch. Let us discuss some of the pros and the cons of long distance relationships and how I'm able personally to maneuver through the long distance relationship. So I hope this encourages someone, and I hope this will help someone make good decisions about the long distance relationship. And karibu guys, let's talk about it.
Yes, Gladys.
Yes.
I hope you've been very fine.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm good.
I'm fine too,
Yeah.
and thank you for hosting me this evening. However, I'll be the one who will be listening from you so that you can tell me a lot, or including my viewers, a lot about this thing we are discussing about long distance relationship.
Sure.
One thing we understand that when you're talking about a relationship is that affection that someone has towards another person.
Yeah.
So, Gladys, this evening would want to know, when we are talking about long distance relationship, what are we really talking about?
Okay, when we speak about a long distance relationship, we are speaking about a relationship that has been separated by geography,
Yeah.
or by distance. Okay. For example, one could be in Kenya, the other one in the US. Okay.
Yeah.
Those people are geographically separated. Okay.
Yes.
It is not a must for them to be separated within countries. Even from the same countries, you could be in a long distance relationship, because maybe I could be here in Nairobi and another person is in Nakuru or is in Eldoret, where you don't meet every day. Yeah, so basically that is what we term as long distance relationship.
Okay, Gladys.
Yeah.
I understand that distance can be one of the aspects that will inform us talking about there being a long distance relationship.
Yeah.
However, I would also want to ask, would you have like two people, let's say a husband and a wife, they're in the same house, but at the same time they are having a long distance relationship?
No, I don't think so. I don't think that those people are in the same house. Maybe a couple, they're in the same house, but they are in a long distance relationship. As I told you, long distance relationship meaning that geographically you are not together.
Separated.
Yeah, you're not separated. Okay. So no, it means that those who are in a long distance relationship are geographically separated. But those who are in the same house but they look like they are in a long distance relationship,
yes,
will mean that their communication is very poor. So
because I was thinking of a scenario whereby like you can have the husband and the wife in the house, but they cannot talk to each other directly. Maybe they are SMSing or texting one another.
No,
Would we term that as a long distance?
No, that is basically issues with their communication. So yeah, it's about communication. It is not about the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are distancing themselves within the same house.
Yeah.
So they are not in they are not in long distance relationship. They are simply not
is something
working
wrong.
on their
Something is
communication. They are not able to solve their issues.
Okay.
Yeah, they are not communicating, or they are not communicating verbally the way people are supposed to communicate.
Yeah.
That's why they are looking for other gadgets to help them
communicate.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I hope you still continue as we continue elaborating.
Yeah.
Now I believe you understand what it is long distance relationship. And today we are going to look at the pros and the cons of there being in a long distance relationship. When you are separated from your partner, I ought to think there are some things that do not work the way they ought to work.
Sure.
So Gladys, can you, like, for example, tell us what are some of the disadvantages of there being, because for you to choose between there being a long distance relationship between you guys, you must, like, for example, you are in one. There are some of the things that you had to outweigh. One had to outweigh the other, whether it was the pros or the cons, which varies from one person to the other.
Sure.
So what are some of the disadvantages of you being in a long distance relationship?
There are many. There are so many. Yeah. So one of the disadvantages of being in a long distance relationship
Yes.
is that physically you are not able to connect with the emotions of the other person. You know,
Yeah.
there's some things are very hard to explain over the phone. You see?
Yes.
A husband would get into the house and find the wife, okay? And before she speaks, he'll be able to know that this person is not happy.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
He'll be able to be concerned even before you tell them. They are able to see that you are not happy.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
And that shows concern. It shows maturity in your relationship.
Yes.
It shows care. It shows tenderness in that relationship. So when someone gets in the house and is able to know that this is not my wife, this is not how she behaves, from just observing you, that is one of the things that I would say a long distance relationship would lack.
Yes.
So yeah, so it means that if you are not a good communicator, then you are going to have it rough. Yes, you are going to have it rough.
Okay.
If you are not able to express yourself, if you are not able to express yourself to that person, you don't assume that that person is able to read between the
lines. Yes.
Yeah, between the lines, because they cannot see you. So that is one of the major disadvantage of being in a long distance
in a way that you're not even able to express your emotions to your partner.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if you are in physical contact,
Yeah.
they are able to read your emotions,
Yeah.
whether you are happy,
Yeah.
your moods,
Yeah.
and such things.
Yeah.
That is very good. We understand that. However, what is the other thing? Like, for example, not only talking about the closest partner, for example, like you are a mother, and then let's say your husband is not with you, yet you are in a long distance relationship. What are some of the things that happen to those of like your children? What are some of the things?
Yeah, that is another thing that I was going to talk about.
Yes.
For me, like now, it is very hard even to keep the female friends who are married. It is very, very hard. Why? A female friend who is married would not like me to indulge so much into her affairs, because she fears, okay, she fears that maybe you would
Be a source of separation.
Yeah, or you would maybe, for lack of better words, maybe you would pick the husband.
Oh yeah.
You see? So that tight friendship with the female friends who are married, it's so hard to keep.
Okay.
It's so hard to keep, not unless now you there is no any time that you are coming into contact with
their husbands.
Which is also very difficult, you see.
Yes.
So in that process, it fixes you in a corner whereby,
yes, or even those of them that are
so
not
you
married,
have to look for either widows to be your friends,
yes,
or those also who are in the long distance relationship like yourself, or those maybe who are divorced, okay,
yes,
or those who have husbands who are not in the house most of the time, okay.
yes,
Yeah, so for that relationship to stand between you and your female friend, she must be she must be in the circle of the
long distance relationship,
or the circle that I've given you,
yes,
okay.
yes.
Or another group is maybe another group that you may be able to keep friendship with is the elder ones, the elderly ones,
people,
yeah,
yes.
the elderly ones, you see, yeah, those who are older even than you,
yes.
So now those ones you can become good friends without the quotes of she may
think that you want to snatch
the husband
from her.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that is the second and the most common cons of being in a long distance relationship, that you are not able to keep good friendship,
yes,
with your
female counterparts,
yeah, who are in the same age with you, or in the same age group with you. Okay.
Yes.
Another one is for me, like me, I have 3 boys.
Yes.
It is so hard for me to bring them
up alone,
simply because they are boys and I'm not a boy.
Yes.
Okay,
you don't have the understanding.
For me, it's so hard because we have no brothers. Yes.
Even from where you are born?
Yes.
Oh.
My siblings are all
sisters.
So
you have not grown seeing boys grow as well?
I've not grown seeing boys, okay? And here I am raising 3 boys alone. And I have to teach them to be
boys.
A boy.
To quite be boys. Difficult. You are teaching them to be what you have never been.
Yes.
Which is very difficult.
Yes.
And
so that is another con that is there with the raising children with within a long distance relationship.
Because the father is there, he's providing.
Yeah.
Yet physically, he's not there for the boys.
And William, what I can tell you is that providing is not everything.
It's not 100% of what a man is required to do.
Yes. If they were girls, maybe I would be having a simpler way of dealing with bringing up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like the boys need a male figure with them as they are growing.
Yes. And finding that male figure is also very difficult. So you are simply because you are in a long distance relationship, finding a male figure for your children is also very difficult. Because no woman wants you to
approach their men.
Yeah, their husbands.
Yes.
To be the godfather of your boys. You see?
Yes.
Because you will it's like you have created a relationship
that is
to the man.
Yes.
You see?
Yeah.
So, and also, as I told you, it is also very hard to keep this female
friend.
Yes. You see?
Yeah.
No, you are left in a circle where the only
friends you can keep,
the only father figures or the godfathers that you can find are your family,
the closest family members.
Yes. Family members.
Yes.
Now in Nairobi, you don't live with your family most of the time.
yeah, most of them are in the villages.
For me
or
here, I have none of my male families
friends.
around.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yes.
They are maybe in Muranga, Ngong, or wherever.
Yes.
You see, so it will be very difficult for you to keep them as the father figure
Okay.
or the godfather
To your boys.
for these boys. Okay?
Yes.
So that is another con that is,
Disadvantage.
or the disadvantage that is so common. Yeah.
So if ever were to ask, do you want to tell us that that is one of the things that, or one of the challenge? Because I have overheard some of the parents, maybe they went abroad, then came back home, and then they realized that the children they left behind did not become what they wanted. Like we have seen some of them indulge in drug and substance abuse.
Yeah.
Others becoming like they because they never had a mentor. They took other characteristics that were not like what the parent would have wanted. So would you want to tell us that that is also something else that is affecting the bringing up of these children?
Let me tell you something. I was employed as a nutritionist.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I worked for about 2 years. 2 years, and I used to leave home at 5:30
in the morning.
So that by 7:30 I'll be at the office. Yes. To prepare for clients and everything. And by the time I'm coming back, because of the jam and everything,
yes,
it's beyond 9 o'clock at night.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
By that time, because my children are still babies, some are going to school early in the morning. By 7 they're supposed to be have been picked by the school bus. It means that by 8 p.m. they're supposed to be asleep. Okay.
Yes.
Or 7:30 to 8 p.m. Okay. It means that I'll only see my children
from
in the weekend.
Over the weekend.
Yes. I'll only see my children over the weekend, or I'll see them when they are asleep. Okay. I just come and watch them and go to sleep because I'm also tired and they are asleep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the point I'm trying to drive in is that finally I resigned from that job.
You had to stop working.
I had to stop working
for your boys.
Because the father is not there. I'm in a well-paying job that is consuming most of my time. Okay.
Yes.
And it looks like we are all also
in a hurry to make money.
Yeah.
And you tend to forget the children.
Yes, we are not able to track the behaviors of the children. It's like they have no parents and they are being brought up by a total stranger. No, so that is one of the cons. Now that the father is not around,
yes,
I have to stop to leave my job, my well-paying job, yes, a white-collar job, and look for things that I can do from home. Okay, or things that are so convenient that anytime I'm able to be with the children. The father is not there, but I'm there to
bring up the boys.
Yes,
we must sacrifice for them.
Yes, hey, I've sacrificed so many jobs because of them. Okay,
yes, because
sometimes you are offered a job maybe in Mombasa. There are several times I've declined a job invitation in Mombasa because of the boys.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and any job that will consume my time, I don't pick it up.
Okay. So, yes, do you think that would have been easier if the father was around, working around?
Definitely.
Yes.
If the father was around, I would be working as the others.
Yes.
Yes, because I know if I'm not there, he's there for the children.
You help each other.
Yes.
So we understand, my dear viewer, you can understand that those are some of the disadvantages of you being in a long distance relationship, And do these long distance relationships work? Do they work?
They work very well.
And if they work really well, they must have some of the advantages.
Yes.
That you look into them, so that now you can tell your partner, I have allowed you to go. How or what are some of the advantages that, for example, you looked into and then said, oh, let's go for this long distance relationship? You encouraged him to go.
Yeah, I encouraged him to go so that he would be able to make his life, okay?
Yes.
I didn't see any reason why I would...
You should stop him.
Yes, as long as there is love between you and communication is right, then anything can be done. So, some of the advantages of being in a long distance relationship is that you are able to have that self growth. Okay?
Without depending on the other person?
Without even depending on the other person, without being held by the other person. You know, like husbands are our first bonds.
Yes.
Okay? You must be able to take care of this person each morning before you go to other things. Okay?
It becomes number one.
Yes. In the evening, you are thinking about this person. I should go and cook and do this and do this. Okay? But when they are away, you are able to explore, or I'm able to explore myself more.
So you have
I'm
time
able
for
to...
personal development?
Yes, very, very much.
Adequate
Okay?
time.
I'm able to do, even if it means not going to sleep overnight.
Yes.
Okay?
You don't
There
mind.
are days when I have projects that I'll do
overnight.
okay? Because overnight is when I have total concentration.
Yes.
Okay? And I'll not have to worry that, like, I'll not have to worry and
That the other
start
person
thinking
is
that
asleep.
the other person is asleep, they need my time, and I'm here working, and I'm here reading, I'm here exploring myself. Okay? So that is the highlight. That is one of the highlights. Okay? That
Yes.
I'm able to explore myself 100%. Okay?
Yes.
I'm able to stand by myself. Okay? I'm able to make decisions using my mind and my emotions. I'm able to make very good decisions. Okay? I'm able to defend myself. Yeah, there comes a times when you are attached to someone so much
that you become so helpless.
Yes, that you cannot defend yourself. You cannot do anything beyond
your
that
own.
person. Okay? So those are some of the advantages. And also for the other person, they are also free. They are free to explore themselves. They are free to try so many things.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that is one of the advantages.
And I also thought, would you think it also helps to, like, you give the other person time, like, if they go outside the country, they get greener pastures, so
Yes.
they are able to bring money for the family?
I'll tell you that there are people who fear working away from their spouses, and maybe where they are not making anything.
Yes.
You see?
Yeah.
And simply because they cannot leave their spouses, they are left in
poverty?
yes, in poverty.
They cannot develop?
Yes,
They are
you
not able
cannot
to
develop
project?
you cannot develop yourself either mind-wise or economically. You see, simply because you don't want to
Let go.
yeah
Let go of the person.
or you don't want to indulge into a long distance relationship. You see,
Yeah.
so it also brings poverty. Okay, and by poverty I mean even in your mind you could be poor from
Within
your
yourself.
mind.
Oh, yes.
That your mind is not open to other things apart from the ones that you've known all your entire life. Okay, another advantages is that technology is here with us. Okay,
Yes.
technology is here with us, and if you are in a long distance relationship, you are able to embrace technology very fast. Okay?
Yes.
Because when I have a party here in the house, maybe a birthday party,
For the
or
boys.
basically when I want the children to communicate with their father, I'll use so many ways to communicate with them.
Yes.
There's Skype, there's to talk, there is
Even
WhatsApp, you
can
can
do
do
the video
it, yes,
call, yes.
yeah, you can do the video calling, and that person will be part of
The family.
the family.
They feel
I
part
think
and parcel of the
when you go to my channel, you'll be able to see a function that I had.
Yes.
What is it called? The Ushovia?
Uh,
Celebrating a
the
newborn.
newborn child,
Yes,
yes.
with the family, and also we celebrated the birthdays for the bigger boys, and the father was able to be in
the function.
Okay, because I was able to embrace
The technology. Yes.
There's another video I've uploaded of the boys learning together with the dad.
Oh,
Okay,
so it is very possible.
they are doing assignments, and he's able to guide them through and assist them as a father would do, or the normal ways
As
that a
though he
father
was
would
there with
sit
them.
with the boys and learn together. Okay.
Yes.
So guys, if you've not seen that video, just search for studying at home. You'll see that video where the father is doing studies with the boys. So you see, so we've been able to keep updated with everything that is happening in the technology world.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for us, now that Corona is here, we don't mind. We don't really have issues. Okay. I really don't have issues minding that that person could have been in contact with some people with corona. You know, those things are happening in families.
Oh, yes.
Where maybe the husband is working in a place where a place where corona is termed as hotspot.
High risk areas.
High risk areas.
Yes,
So
yes.
we don't have to be worried that will bring us corona, blah 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 blah. You see such things.
Yes.
So those are some of the advantages of being in a
long distance relationship. Now, Gladys, that you've been in a long distance relationship for quite some time. Now, do you encourage people to get into long distance relationships?
Oh, yes.
Would you encourage them to be in long distance relationships?
Yes. Why would you sit there and pretend that you are together,
yet
you are either not together because you are in poverty?
Oh, yes.
Okay? Yeah, you better just, what I would advise, as long as your communication is good, you have the right channels for communication, for communication, and you are able to make decisions by yourself, that there is no other party that is making decisions for you. You are able to make your own decisions.
Yes.
You've guarded your home. You are able to make your own decisions. Your ways are well.
And you're open to one another?
You are open. You must be very, very open. Like in the morning, you have to communicate.
Yes.
If maybe you are not going to work, let me know that you are not going to work. If maybe I had a journey that I had to make, I'll have to communicate that I'll have to travel. I'll have to do this so that if anything happens, okay,
yes,
that the other person will be in a better position to
know what happened, because you had already informed them.
Yes. Yeah, so communication is key. Openness is key.
Very key too.
Trust is key. Trust is key.
So for the long distance relationship to work, trust must be there.
Trust must be there. Trust must be there. Definitely. There's no way that you'll have every time you're thinking, why is this person,
Who
blah
is
blah,
really-
what, and you get into a long distance relationship. No, you must be knowing each other very well for you to get into a long distance relationship. That I know this person behaves like this person is like this, blah 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 blah. That one must be there.
So you're telling us to get into long distance relationship with people whom we can trust?
Yes.
Definitely. That is really good.
Yeah, if maybe you are so insecure with someone, you are very very insecure with someone, you cannot make it in a long distance relationship.
So like,
because like we are speaking here, we are in the house, we are in my house.
Yes.
Okay, so if you don't trust me, there's no way that you'll you'll understand that we were here talking about, we discussing on something. Okay, you'll start thinking about your other things.
Oh yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you must be a trustworthy person, and you must have trust between the two of you. The feeling of like
Being insecure,
very insecure,
with the other person,
and
it really influences whether the relationship will work
or not. Yes,
So
communication also is key. Yes, if I'm doing something, I let the other person know. If they are doing something that is not within their normal schedule,
let them know. Yes.
Yeah, like for me, I know he will wake up at this time and go to work and blah blah. Okay, if maybe something has come up, maybe they have a party. You see, they have a party somewhere. They are doing this and this out of the normal schedule. Now you let the other person know. Okay,
Yes.
you let the other person know, and that is how you'll be able to trust each other. And
the relationship will work.
Yes.
Hey, my dear viewer, you've really heard from Gladys, and hers has really worked for her, and it is still going to continue working.
Definitely.
And what she has told us is just given us one of the some of the advantages and the disadvantages. So it is for you and myself to make the decision.
Yes.
So she has not said it's going to work 100%, but it is for you to make the decision.
Remember,
so you have to outweigh.
Yeah, remember, there are those who are
in the long distance by choice.
How can we call it? The short distance.
They are very close, like they are physical in contact.
Yes.
They can see one another.
Yes, every day.
Yes.
But they live like they are in the long
distance.
Apart. Yeah, yes. Like they are far apart. They cannot see eye to eye.
Yes.
Yes. They cannot even communicate. Okay. Yes. They have so many problems and so many every day they have fights and such things, quarrels. So it will depend on you.
So
and both of you discuss, make your choice wisely, and a long distance relationship is good.
Yes.
Yes.
So should we also listen to our heart when it comes to decision making? Like, should I let go? Should I not let go? Should I let go? Should I not let go? So like when we're in that scenario, what am I supposed to do? Like, but I think you have just answered that question when you say that.
Basically, long distance relationship is built on trust and communication.
The two are pillars.
Yes,
very
trust
important
and
pillars.
communication. If I cannot trust you when you are here, when I can see you, I cannot trust you
when you're 1 kilometer away.
Yes. Not even 1 kilometer. Even when you are in the house, I cannot trust you. How will I trust you when you are miles away? No, it cannot happen.
So that will just bring to an end.
Yes. If I'm not able to communicate, I'm not able to tell you now, I'm not happy with this, blah blah, when you are here. What makes you think that I'll be able to communicate when you're far away? Yeah. Sometimes we say that out of sight,
out of mind.
Out of mind. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So our sight, the sight for long distance relationship is communication.
Okay.
Yes.
So my viewer, you really heard it from the horse's mouth. That is Gladys for today. And I think we are going to continue with this type of discussion. And please do not forget to subscribe to Gladys the Nutritionist channel. And I also have my own channel, that is William Diongo Evangelist. Please also subscribe to it and help us to grow. Share with your friends. And also do not forget to leave your comment.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
So
thank you very much, Gladys. Thank you for your insightful information that you've given us.
Yeah.
And I believe this information will help people when it comes to making decision about the long distance relationship.
Sure.
So thank you very much. And if someone, for example, they are in need of talking to you, they need to know how your long distance relationship has been working, would you like give them any help?
Yeah, I mean, I'm on Instagram as Glado the Nutritionist. I'm on Facebook as Glado the Nutritionist. Okay,
Yes.
and I have an email that I use for such activities. That is Gladys Kamutu 78@gmail.com. So if there is any questions or any business dealings that you'll have to involve me in, you can reach me on those
avenues.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. You can reach to Gladys and get your issues sorted out.
Sure.
Thank you very much, my dear viewer. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.
Bye.